The Ashes, it's coming up fast. Bit of discussion this week about Usman Khawaja, forever controversial, hasn't played in the Test side since the 2019 Ashes, 44 Tests to his name, a couple of centuries in Shield cricket. Ian Chappell during the week was asked whether that's enough to get him in the lineup. He's questioned whether or not playing Shield cricket and scoring runs there will equate to scoring runs against the might of England in Test match cricket.
Yeah, and that's a fair point, but you can say that with everyone. Like, Travis Head's the other guy who's vying for that spot at, potential spot at number 5. But Travis Head's started the season very well, but albeit against opposition that doesn't have the Test or the T20 players in it on what looks to be pretty good pitches around, particularly in Adelaide where they've played their first couple of games. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's probably going to come down to Khawaja, Travis Head, Marcus Harris is in the mix maybe for the opening spot, but they've all been tried and no one's nailed it down. So we'll probably have to go to one of them again in a few weeks' time.
Well, climb down off the fence and tell us which one you'd put in.
I would roll the dice with Travis Head. Right. Give him one more go because he is younger. He's 27. I thought he played quite well a couple of innings in England in the 2019 series. Only made a couple of 50s. And if he had turned one of those 50s into Test match hundreds, that would be considered, in my book, a quality Test match 100. That's what Travis Head doesn't have to his name, but I'd give him one more opportunity.
Gee, big boost during the week for the English too. Ben Stokes putting his hand up and saying, I'm good to go. He feels good mentally, feels good physically coming back from the finger problem. And as much as there's a lot of excitement, the fact that he's going to be touring here, it's with trepidation too, Mark.
Look, I think it's terrific. I really do. Yes, this was Headingley. I stood down on the ground with Mel Jones ready to interview the Australian players as they walked off for a win. We were down there for an hour and a half, and eventually we had to see the Australian boys almost in tears at the end of that magnificent innings from Ben Stokes. But it just brings so much to the game. And I think it's great for the series. And look, at the end of the day, now England have got their best possible team on the park, as have Australia. We've got all the quarantining sorted out, where they're going to play. It's all done.